Welcome to Sightings. I'm Tim White. The ancient hamlet of Avebury in southwestern England is the site of two distinctly different supernatural events. In the Avebury area, more than 300 crop circles have been discovered since 1990. And then there are the bizarre glowing orbs that locals have dubbed the Avebury Mystery Lights. The two phenomena seemed unrelated until recently, when videotape was shot showing what appears to be a glowing ball of light actually creating a crop circle.
That is, why did you look at that?
This is a military helicopter circling a field in Avebury, England, as captured on home video. The researchers who shot this tape believe it is evidence that the British government is involved in secret crop circle research. Watch carefully as the helicopter hovers near a mysterious ball of light in the middle of your screen. In the field below, a crop circle.
The crop circle activity in this area this year has been quite considerable. We have something in the region of 100 major patterns in Great Britain currently. Over 90% of them are in this area once again.
Some of the crop circles are made by, in my view, extraterrestrials. When you study the material over the last 40 years from many countries, you have solid metallic-looking objects landing, taking off, leaving a characteristic ground feature like an ordinary crop circle.
It was like a clear sphere, orange inside, with like thousands of lights spinning and rotating, and the whole thing was spinning.
Most of the lights that are seen above the crop formations, and some of them are actually seen in the fields. There must be some connection, although at the present we haven't got that little thing that clicks the two together.
Every night, sky watchers ring the hills around Avebury, waiting for a glimpse of the mysterious lights. The following amateur videotapes of unexplained lights in the night sky have all been taken within the last 3 years.
It was only very short-lived, but for the 5 seconds it was there, it was tremendous. It was like looking at something half the size of the moon, just sat on the ridge top, brilliantly glowing orange.
They looked like orange balls of light. You could see that they were mushroom-shaped, revolving, and emitting orange lights out from the bottom. So we were quite fascinated by it.
I'd describe it as being spherical, oval-shaped, silvery white, slight orange tinge.
It came over from the left to the right of the trees, then it went back, then it came back again. Then all of a sudden, it looked like it trebled in size and changed colour to orange. But then after that, we see the white ball came out from the side of it, and that went off to the left, and we never see that no more.
The lights are there, and they're not aircraft, planets, or radio towers, but are they extraterrestrial craft? Most astronomers believe the Avebury Mystery Lights are a natural phenomenon, but so far they don't know much more than that.
At the heart of a lot of genuine sightings of UFOs are these balls of light, cavorting around in the night sky, perhaps coming down very close, perhaps changing shape.
It's quite possible that those balls of light are a glowing plasma, which is the same type mechanism that we do think is involved in crop circle formation. Plasma being very simply electrically charged air particles. And they start high in the Earth's atmosphere and come down towards the ground. So if you have plasma coming from high in the Earth's atmosphere, you should expect that it's likely to be swirling by the time it gets anywhere near the ground. And that's completely consistent with what we find in crop circles.
It is just conceivable that some of the circles may result from balls of light that just touch down and touch this very responsive surface of a cornfield.
The ground here is chalk and limestone, crisscrossed with underground springs. Some scientists hypothesize that the interaction between the water and the rock creates an electrical charge that either attracts or helps create the lights.
But what is so strange is that these lights appear to be moving purposefully. And that's, for me, what sets it aside from the natural phenomena to one which may well be controlled by an intelligence of some sort, or indeed in itself may well be intelligent.
I turned and I saw this glint, and I thought, what's that? And automatically, almost, I picked my video camera up.
On July 26, 1990, crop circle researcher Stephen Alexander captured this remarkable footage of one of the mysterious Earth lights in a field near Avebury. The Earth light was maneuvering next to a newly formed crop circle.
This object just actually curved round and dropped into the crop and disappeared for a while. And then it started maneuvering through the crop, and it was glinting and flashing. It was a really intense sort of energy source, it seemed to me. Where's it gone? Then you can see the object actually take off. And in the distance was a tractor driver. And you can actually see the tractor driver stop as the actual object went over the top there.
So where's that piece of paper?
I couldn't explain it. In the back of my mind, I knew it wasn't a bird or a balloon or just something blowing in the wind. I knew there was something important there.
This videotape of another Earth light above Avebury was taken from a hang glider by Dutch UFO researcher Foka Kuja. But scientists and ufologists may not be the only ones interested in these lights. It appears that the British military is also studying the phenomenon.
That is my Jew. Look at it. Look at these bristling with equipment. Right, when we get this here, we can get a picture of him in front of that. Oh, yeah.
That's it.
There you
Right
go.
to our right.
Right there.
Hop out.
Hop up.
What appeared to be happening was that we had walked into a situation which was undesirable, because what happened was that the two Army helicopters approached us and appeared to be harassing us. I mean, he was so close, it was unbelievable. One helicopter broke away across this field to the far side of the field to my left, and what you can see on the film is a small white object pulsating, identical to Stephen Alexander's, very similar to the Dutch people's footage and others. And this helicopter went directly to the light, which we could see on the footage.
Some flashing thing on the ground. He's not moving right or right now. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Does that move?
It overshot it. The helicopter, you can see, backing up to get this back into full view as this white light is pulsating underneath it. And on film, this light just disappears.
Stop flashing.
But once again, on film, we have something we cannot explain.
If the lights are simply a natural phenomenon, why would the British military be involved? If the lights are nothing more than concentrations of superheated energy, how could they create these intricate designs?
These things are seen to move from one pattern to another. They appear to have total awareness of their surroundings, and on occasions, we have many reports of an interactiveness between the people who are observing them. And so, therefore, for me, that puts it into a slightly different slot. We're looking at what might be intelligence.
He's not moving right or right now.
The British Ministry of Defense has stated that the helicopters in Colin Andrew's videotape were on a training exercise and that no one involved with the exercise saw anything unusual that day. According to the Defense Ministry, the pulsing white object is simply a reflection from the helicopter's strobe light.